They vanished for good.
Keep it clean, Boston. Please dispose of food waste.
Hey, someone's out there. Hey, something's out there. Ours now.
Disappearing act.
Blue, we're not alone here. Oh, you're still here? Hope you made your peace! Oh, you're still here? If you turn up, you're dead. Scared, huh? You should be. Hey, who said you could hide? What do you think that was? Show your face. Come on, I dare you. Hey, I can carry something if you need me to. Damn, raiders. So, around or through?
Hey,
Shoot. Take a look. What's that for?
To avoid delays, do not hold the door.
Must have spent a whole case of ammo holding this site.
Suppose that means we missed all the fun. No one's gonna move on.
Paladin Dance.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Of course I am. I've never seen anything so impressive.
Takes your breath away, doesn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that... means we're going to war.
Who's Elder Maxon?
He's a dangerous man, that's what he is.
Maxon is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to become. If we're going to war, I can promise you that he'll be leading the charge. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Our scribes are pretty excited about what you may be able to recover. I hope you found the art.
Sure. Here it is.
And still in good shape, too. Here, I'm always looking for tech. Let me know if you think you can handle another run.
Can't do it right now.
Understood. You know where to...
Uh-huh.
hostile during the flight. I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the local. Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. Everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions. Far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Yep.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Captain.
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Mac. Anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
I can't talk to you right now. Maxon is preparing to address the crew.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is holding his address inside the command deck.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our beneath the Commonwealth. There is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam! In my experience, hot shots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals.
Damn ferals. Radiation has a twisted sense of humor.
Sir.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Reactor at 100% efficiency.
Internal monitoring active. Looks quiet.
Looks like we have a thruster imbalance. Tweaking pitch.
Station keeping maintained. Thruster stable.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on. Did you run into any synths? Shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
Dr. Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just, what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing. Everything holding together?
Trust me.
Good.
So how did it look out there?
You've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
It looks nominal. You need to scuttle the ship. Thanks, Michigan.
Sure. Anytime.
Captain Cade?
I'll administer your exam after you've checked in with Vance.
We have no idea how bad the synths have infiltrated the population.
Paladin.
Maxon said
There
they
you
have to
are.
take preemptive
How did it go with Elder Max?
But it sounds like by preventing...
He's a very dedicated man.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
You can come with me or wait until I'm done.
In that case, I prefer to tag along. If you change your mind,
When it comes to keeping the Prydwen running, Dr. Ingram's the best.
Piper.
Heading my way?
Let's trade.
This is what I've got.
Captain.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier.
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of First question. As a child, were you ever exposed?
Wouldn't Vault Tech's screening process have caught this already?
Vault Tech's screening process? You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of... Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact?
Honestly, I don't remember.
Well, you don't appear to be so. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
No. Never have.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human or...
Nope. No problem whatsoever.
Excellent. You'll
Sure.
Excellent. I think I've got all the information. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning. If you ever need medical assistance.
Excuse me.
Taking on a Deathclaw without backup is a great way to get yourself killed.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What are you doing with all these books?
I suppose I could stop working.
Uh-huh. Which books contain pertinent information?
Technical volumes, repair manuals, design philosophies. That's why I consider everything else a waste of paper.
Whatever suits you.
Expanding the technological knowledge, since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting. Would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the... Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you. However, I'm woefully behind. Unfortunately.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, I'm authorized to pay you for each... And if you wish to be assigned to a research...
Right.
In any event, it was...
Never did understand how you folks ate inside those big tin cans. There, try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it.
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a mirelurk. Got it.
There it is. Thanks, brother. I owe you.
Knight. Hail, Knight.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Not what I was expecting.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
I'm not disappointed, just surprised. You don't... Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, my name's Ingram. And this... If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the...
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate? Hell. I have a whole... There isn't a day that goes by. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be.
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
we're going to be working as a team,
I'm not really looking for sympathy. And anyway, I'm sure there's a pretty... Oh, and if you need any work done on it, hey, walking away like that is just plain rude.
I can't believe super mutants were human once. How could science have gone so wrong?
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably all, the powers that be have me locked. If you need to stock up on some...
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, the good news is by having it, I'm mostly interested in weapons. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side...
What sort of extra work?
Oh, no. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meat... In the meantime, if you ever need...
I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar in his face from going one-on-one with the Deathclaw.
Elder Maxon ordered me to follow these updates and first one we take. Returned safely from the Institute, brother. I get off duty. That Salisbury steak is mine.
Control systems all reporting back nominal. Signals keep pinging the array. Gonna try to filter it out.
Now that you've had a chance to roam the Pridwin, what do you think, Knight?
She's very impressive.
Yes, quite. It took the Brotherhood's sharpest minds over 2 years to design.
That's a long time.
Constructing the Pridwin required a vast amount of resources. Far more. We spent the first 2 years alone. It was worth the effort. With the Pridwin in our arsenal, her presence in the Commonwealth.
Did the Brotherhood ever build other airships?
There were less advanced versions of the ship built on the... Historical records about their current status are in dispute, but in any event, I hope your tour of the Pridwin. I think you'll find that the more familiar you become with both, you're dismissed, Knight.
Vertibird docking systems and fusion cooling systems reporting green.
There's no time to waste when there's work to be done.
Oh god, mole rat on a stick. Bad idea. Excuse me.
We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon, and for the Brotherhood.
Elder Maxon.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it, then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with supermen, having those aberrations of nature close enough to make matters worse. I want you to head over there. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize the Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate.
Now, we have a vertibird.
Sure.
Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong. Dismissed.
You got it inside.
Yeah, research procedure.
Baby City Fuel Squad. Prestigious.
Guard duty. What?
You're kidding.
No, they did that rotation. I'll try to read a couple of
required. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
What? Who's there?
Watch your step. It's quite a bit of free here.
No fight today.
There's a buckethead to show up. His legs clean off. There is
You hear that?
That's it.
I heard of breaching a door. This is a lot. This area's obviously been abandoned for quite some time.
Loctite.
Let's see what we found.